Hey guys. Yeah, dystopian drinking. It's a gorgeous game, which the more I play it, the more I find out how fucked up the world it's set in is. There are riots in Hong Kong, there are sex bots, there's violence and murder. It's great. But yeah. So, I think we're on to our third day, if I remember correctly. I had already bought all I wanted to. Now, let's see how horribly I fuck up the voices that I set to them. Good evening. Oh, hi there. That's straight up Catherine, with a K. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure. Make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. Don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Right, I think we're good with our standard music selection. So let's stick with this. Time to mix drinks and save lives. Or change lives. Save lives, possibly? No. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. I'm kinda stuck. Hold on, I'm being pinged. Am I being pinged? Stop pinging me. There we go. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To G... I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. It kinda sucks, because I gave the character a French accent before finding out she was pop idol sensation Kira Miki. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Oh, not the hot demon boy from Monster Prom. Fuck. Rough break. Also, I just realised I need to switch that over there, because I'm oh so professional. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma wants a... bad touch. I'll give her a bad touch. It's my fucking fur. Bad touch. What are we looking at? 2 Bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 2 flanagride, and 4 carnitrine. So we want Bronson out extract, up, and then 4 carnitrine. Well, we could get her smashed. Nah, let's make it standard for now. On the rocks, mix. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite a silly sense of humour. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Hey! Got a couple of friends who are LARPers. Watch your mouth. LARP? Live action roleplaying. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer. Or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock Fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those and... it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but... if it's something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word, whatever. But I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. Bitch! 4 is amazing. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest and listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? More dots. Anything I can make you to shut up and drink. I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking. Or making tasteless puns about Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah. Something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Well, promo drinks fit that bill easily. So, we want a weird one from among them. Piano Man and Piano Woman are fairly standard, I feel. Grizzly Temple, this one is kinda unbearable. It's mostly for fans the movie was used in. Bitter, promo, and bland. Bloomlight, so unnecessarily brown. Spicy, promo, bland. What's a Zen Star? You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong. You know what? Fuck it, let's go with that. 4 of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. The Zen Star. God, this thing must be horrible. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brontini, and then something like Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? I'm watching for this and... Let's throw the news on. That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist's identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual bogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. And that's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. This is a fucking Metal Gear plot right here. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attentions of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. La-li-lu-lay-lo. That's how it feels for me. And it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I mean, if only they'd taken down GD earlier. Was it GD? Can't remember my Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 even. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah. You've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh. That. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Fair enough. Not a bad thing. You react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 AM, you know. That's early morning by my standards, damn straight. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandini. Finally, that's the armor I know. Just saying though, wouldn't turn that down. Right, do we want to get us sourced? Nah, it's the end of the night. Well, the end of... Usually they order 3 drinks each, so let's keep it small. Send her homes. Not completely blasted. Here you go. Jill, do you advocate that bullshit about size not mattering? Because there's better be some concentrated shit to justify its teeny size. Oh, so she does. God fucking son of a bitch. Okay. See, so every character you meet has their tastes in drinks. Like, some like them sweeter, some like them sour. She likes, apparently, big drinks. So, just have to remember, Alma likes it big. Heh. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some may... I can word. Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. And I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your clients, or...? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. That can be hard too. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? There's things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. I recognize that color. Alright, hold on. I need a drink for this one. If it's the same person. Hello, sugar. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, don't worry. You're safe. You're flatter than my field than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice? You shouldn't provoke the one serving your drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Whoops. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants a usual. 3 days and he already has a usual drink. What's the usual? Beer. Big beer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The usual. Sure, this'll work. So what brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Everything mixed. And just like standard cocktails, who knows what's actually in it?
As who the hell do you think I am? A motherfucking commoner. I'm Donovan D. Dawson, and I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters.
I see. Wait, blackmail?
You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, signature on that glass over there.
Good, I'm doing my job well then. Huh? Oh yeah.
That big titty Lilum was here.
She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Giga Joe. Perfect. Gonna need to get someone to do some art.
Anything juicy come out of her visit?
No.
Gossip worthy?
No.
Tabloid worthy?
No.
Come on. There has to be something.
Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything.
I've got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her. Or that you didn't already know.
Fine. Hey kid. You think Lilum have nipples?
Fuck. Excuse me?
I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them. They could be modded, you know? So yesterday while interviewing the singer Lilum chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples.
Jesus Christ, Dawson. Donovan. Fucking...
I mean, I'd be fine without him. But the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that design them. You picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on Lilum look good. Bunch of guys and lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches.
Gee, fucking hell. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news?
You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share?
Oh wait, that was Jill.
Jill, you do a surprisingly good impression of me. God damn. Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. You heard of a group called the Harbingers?
Not really, no.
There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece. And even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that.
I think I heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They sent a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh. That'd be interesting to see. I think. So something I'm bearing in mind is there's an actual date in this. It's currently the 15th, I believe, of December. Thursday the 15th. Previously in the previous episode, or part, or whatever, VODs on YouTube, can check it out, we found their website, which is, he's the lead editor of a website called The Augmented Eye. And it was hacked and keeps on showing up little messages and binary. And one mentioned something about the 17th, and then the binary code said something like, the revolution is cut, and then cut off. So something is going to happen on the 17th, I know that. So I'm wondering if it's tied into this. Because everything interlinks, like all the characters interlink. Like, one of the people we had in knows the boss. We've had an assassin, he was pretty chill. The assassin was probably the most chill guy we've had. And then of course there was Kiddo Mickey, the obviously Japanese pop idol, that I gave a French voice, because I didn't realise who she was.
I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day.
Okay. You want a Bleeding Jane? That's a change of pace. Bleeding Jane. 1 Bronson, 3 Powdered Delta, and 3 Flanagrade. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. And then we want to mix it extra long so that it gets blended. Here.
Simple enough for you, I see.
Motherfucking bitch, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. Fucking.
So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she?
She's out running some Did you say bears?
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too.
You were there?
I was drunk and bored. What can I say?
Do you know if she lost her arm there?
Can't remember. Too drunk.
Bow. So, always gotta sit and listen to that one.
Maybe she had a prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggested she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up.
Oh, Jill, stop impersonating him. More like something she made up. Well, the great thing about this, Shun, so when you start each half a day, you get shown a jukebox and you pick out 12 songs for your night in the bar. And so this is one of the 12 I've picked out, and I can just switch between them as I want. It's a really cool little feature that just makes it fits, you know, it sets the aesthetic. It's more like something she made up.
Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice.
Please come again.
Yeah.
So there's us, Gillian, the boss, And I think that's... was it Sarah? Ah. It's now safe to keep playing. Say! Sweet, sweet cinnamon roll! She's a policeman who just wants to help people and is too good for this fucked up world. So yeah, here you go. He's going for the final showdown.
Motherfucking give ya a drill breaker.
Yeah, so I had to. So the way it works is essentially you get these 12 slots. You've got just 12 places of different tracks which you can throw in. And so like if I'm right, so that one, Love is a Drug, is one we bought from Kiromiki. So that's one of her songs. I mean, it's only natural. Ah, boss, you're back. Oh god, what voice did I do for her? I think she was the country girl. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah. I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kinda working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? One who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off the building. Ah, yeah. The levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. Angsty dots. You guys do know I can hear you, right? I have no idea who this is. Maybe it's the intern? This place looks... Oh, no. Oh, that's a Valkyrie core crest. Are you Say's friends that she was talking about bringing? Also, you have cat ears that wiggle and an eye patch and... Holy shit, you are anime as fuck. I know what I'm doing for you. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Well, god, what is Say planning now? Knew it! Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What was that drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? That would be the Piano Woman. It was originally called the Pretty Woman, but too many people complained that there should be a Piano Woman if there was a Piano Man. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. Exactly. So, you know, say, miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh, God. So she left her helmet behind. Again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Oh. Quite a few people. Say is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or we are meeting here today? I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kiramiki's autograph on that glass? That's pretty much Wishing Star. Reminded of the various weebs of... God fucking weebs. From one weeb to another. Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? Oh god. So... let's list off the tropes here. 1. Stella Miki, literally wishing star. 2. Cat girl. 3. Eye patch. 4. Futuristic space cop. 5. Beedrill hair. And 6. Idol fan. If anyone's a fucking weeb, it's this one. I mean, she's even blushing! Look at that blush! And her ears went down. She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yup. This star-like signature is hers. So, your name's Jill then? Yes. Well, ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Okay, I need to pause and just find a gif of... I need to find a decent gif of her to send to Doka, because holy shit. Let's see. Alright. That one will do. Alright, where were we? Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah. Don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yes. Da. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Drink in honor of a good friend. That would be the Piano Man. So while it doesn't say anything here in the previous part, it was a bit of bar trivia that it was created by combining all the flavors that a bartender's dearest friend and piano player once enjoyed. All on the rocks and mix. What's going on there? Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fat? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done. Otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colours, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Oh, I was expecting something else after that. Like but such and such and such. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. As I said, like when I first played this, like it was titled Valhalla Fulfilling My Cyberpunk Dreams. Cyberpunk, alcoholic, otaku, bartender. It me. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. No, you're not. Not wrong. I can see it. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, expect only the best from whoever serves me. You need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. Oh. Ah, right, I need 2. So, bup. Aged, mixed. Two fringe reavers. So, this one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. We'll really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. The spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know? Yeah, sorry. Should I say the boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you're still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. With all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. It seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then. Take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Huh? Bacon? Not that I mind. I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. On another note, do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say that the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed in some way. Stella always says the White Knights just glorified more security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, the Zaibatsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because, well, I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. You're too good for this world, Say. You're just too good. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager. Now he's picked because he trusts me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message." But it's his intention that counts. Oh. Yep. Finally! The Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. Or disturbing other clients. Oh, come on! You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. Besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes. Thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both. One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies. 2, 3, 4, 1 Flanagride. Let's chuck in a couple splashes of Cometry. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2 fairies. Hey, that's pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? You call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes. Say. Yes. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, and so I wanted to invite you to join me. So I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow! You have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one of those of one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So, if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy. But I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a VA-11 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue's joints and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of the reality industries. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? The girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. And this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh. Yeah. Okay then. Can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. Well, that's what happens when you underestimate people. Although, I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile. Intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilin. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws a ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. Oh, that was just rubbish I say because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional poker face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am. If you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yep. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realised why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, and something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmets yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, Why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled the Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z1. Still, Jill's onto something here. Oh, yeah, she is. Now, go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Decent total earnings. 0 mistakes. Good amount of tips. We did it. So when they're talking about Alice Rabbit, they always say happy not birthday. Because the 17th is her birthday, apparently. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Alright. See what's going on in the wide world. The concert, the shit pissing loud. Standard. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Well, yeah, I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. Time for despair. Oh, shit, fuck, I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi cybercrime unit, I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Yeah, admin, fuck off Alice. Not this shit again. Scared? A bit. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leagues. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leagues? Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. But this is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like this just for a prank? Not me. You're right though, it might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What's the date again? 7/17th. If only we knew more about the target now. Sick meme says. These Alice threads piss me off. Fucking celebs. What if it has to do with the terrorism those? Okay, now over on the eye. You wouldn't believe this shocking Kiddo Miki secret. Today we took a look at one. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? Content locked in your region. God damn it, Augmented Eye. Alice Rabbit might be a Kiddo Miki fan? And who isn't? Everyone loves Kiddo Miki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. Attack patterns. This is an easy one. I'm getting shit of your... I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. By Lana Smithy. Crime's up 5% this month. Making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous fucking Mega Christmas. What's more cyberpunk than that? Oh, 1 second. What's going on? Everything's just started dropping for some reason. Internet, come on. Okay, seems to have settled now. So for some reason my internet was suddenly spiking and dropping frames all over the place. Should be back to being good. That's weird. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life, blah 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 blah. It's about domination. Their entire sector is controlled by these dangerous gangs and there's no solution in sight. This mega Christmas will be a very dark one. If only we had RoboCop. RoboCop would save us. Right. So let's see. You don't need to worry about paying anything for a while. The fact that Yeek has become a real thing. Okay, yep. Buy a mega Christmas tree and paper lantern. And there's our mega Christmas tree. And there's our little paper lantern. Alright. Always rotate your saves. Let's head out for another day of work. Good evening. Hello.
Seems you made it just in time.
Moving around and bashed my knee off my desk because I'm good like that. I think that's just a car backfiring.
Really?
It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots?
Haven't we all at some point?
Yeah, well. See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust.
I don't know. It's too dry.
Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's firecracker? Ah, boss.
Firecrackers?
Yep. A couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Meg Christmas firecrackers.
Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers.
Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves.
Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey! Heh, got him.
Yep, let's stick with our usual lineup. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Let's throw on... I'd buy that for $1. Perfect advertisement. Welcome to Valhalla. Okay. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl named Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? No? Sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah. Now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all? Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender. Not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well, And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? You want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course, you want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe, maybe not. Okay then, give me a drink, but keep it under $80. Let's see what kind of drink you can buy with that. $250, $200, $200, $230, $170, $250, $280, $140, $170 with $260, $150, $220, gut punch, $170, $250, $180, $220, $160, $150, $150, $150, $160, $210. Gut punch it is. One, two, three, four, five. One. And fuck you, I'm not giving you any alcohol. Here. Okay then. Do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So, I need to spend more. I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want. But I know nothing, no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order's right, isn't it? I guess. So why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. She is half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to pay them. To find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So, who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any, information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with local goings-on. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think about anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it. What kind of bar is this if you can't get the word on the street? What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough. Don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Simple enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Whoop. Land. Shaking my butt, shaking a go. Sadly, we don't do no flips because she's already stated she hates that stuff. Just checking stuff. Here. Okay then. This is going to be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about the girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today? No, not really. Damn it! Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name The Harbingers wasn't used. But now Glitch City Outlets has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So, you're either one of them, or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, you can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if he'll notice the glass that idol signed. I mean, sure. I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but I guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? interviewing the idol that had a show a couple of days ago. Dealing with messy interns. Part of the course, I guess. I see. That's... gunshot. It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating itself. Wonder if something's happening. I heard there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means... gunshots! If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really. I just have different needs. But there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please, come again. Gangs then? Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. It left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it though. Oh yeah, we did. Could be something involving her. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Volker. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Holy shit, the thing's coming over it. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! It's Friday night and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's Escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by Shining Finger Moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of a VR experience modeled after yours truly. Excuse? Today, I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine. Excuse me. But no matter. Tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny. Where is he? Really? Right in front of you. Hey you, the pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way. No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two, dressed like fucking waiters, are the bartenders here? I'm a short-haired Streaming Chan. Yep, Seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. There is? Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Is that piercing glare, no? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. Ah! It's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes or no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please. Wow. It's like my brain shut down. Sure. Let's go. Let's go with the suplex. Small twists on the power driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. 4 Bronson extract, 3 Flanagride, 3 Carmetrine. Let's double that. All on the rocks and mix. A giant suplex. Suitable for trains and Rexes. Here. Alright then. Cheers. I don't think you should chug it down, so... quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay. In the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it. I wish I was being seen by 6,000 people. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safe Art Toy Company. And it's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad, talking corgis. Yeah. Wow! Awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you. Trust me. What else? What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. That perfume chauvinistic bastard. Huh. There's that word again. Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was a small meat girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there? Sure. This signature. Is this Kid Mickey's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Hey there, Rick, and thank you for subscribing for 11 months in a row. Jesus, almost that's a year. Fuck me. Get out! Really? Yeah, really, it's almost a year. Can you fucking believe it? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. A very nice girl, actually. Who seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it! I knew she was nice. Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. And Alice Rose with the Prime sub for 11 months. Thank you, darling. Jeez, in fact, coming up on my anniversary of being an affiliate, I guess. Just like that means it's almost 2 years since I first started streaming. Because it took me about half a year to get affiliate. Alright, thanks for dropping in, Sean. We'll see you around. Christ, I need my back to crack. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark. I found myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please? No. Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that'll make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB. Who told... Yeah. Crazy, huh? Concerned dots. You gonna order anything else? What? Oh! Yeah, the whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a bad touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Coming right up. Let's give... Let's give her a big bad touch. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting with alcohol. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All on the rocks and mixed. One bad touch. Yeah. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want. No, not that. It's such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watches at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that? Nope. I'll have to make do with condensed milk when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of a VR experience with a model based on moi. What's the deal with that VR experience? Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing a model a lot more, I got my partnership, we all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's NND? Don't tell me you haven't heard of Nika Nika Dance. Nika Nika Dance. Damn it, Valhalla. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people. But they're still there, you know? Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? No. A religious vow? A what? You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened, sorta. Oh, come on. No epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line. Fuck, why does my body have to give me hiccups as I'm trying to do a fake cough? Fucking hell. Oh. I'm just gonna die in the corner here for a bit. Hold on, internet's freaking again. Stop it. Don't freak out. Thing is, I can pretty much guarantee it's someone else. Come back to me, internet. Let me check something. No, that's not active. Everything else is dead. Oh, I'm gonna be right back, see if I can figure out what's going on. Well, that seems to have got a bit more steady now. Still not as high, but it's not bouncing about as much as it usually is. And as I say that, it plummets again. Fucking hell. I know what it is though, it's literally someone else's streaming high quality stuff to watch. Like Blu-ray level stuff to watch. That's why people should just download it during the day. So we'll probably just have to make it to the halfway point in tonight's shift. And then call it there, because, yeah. Also, I have chocolate now. Alright. Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. And that's a problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens, so shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. It must be a nice, mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender. Well... yes... Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. Who's a DRK-S0L, a really old Lilith model. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He's from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know? He was the only Lilith I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh man. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So, he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome! I'd pay to see a movie like that. So, what happened to that finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theatre. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. Miss Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it. Okay. She's asking me to get her drunk no matter what. It's an interesting request. Alright. There is a drink suited to this. It's not Bleeding Jane. There it was. The Fringe Weaver. 1 aldehyde and 9 carmetrine. Carmetrine is the alcoholic content. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And let's double it. I'ma fucking floor you, kid. So, lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, palms spaghetti, knees weak, arms spaghetti. I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get it on with the lewd stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I would say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're a size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is gonna be a success. Can I ask something? Finally! What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? I guess it is kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Huh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything? Seeing the viewer count steadily raise, I'd say more risks, and become more adventurous? It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. God damn it, stop clicking that. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name, and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week? A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yeah. Totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. There's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me. Should I call a cab? Risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Yeah, apparently things have steadied out again. And the lovely sensation of feeling like you've forgotten something. All done. Feeling better? Fuck you looking at green hair. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I have no idea who this is, so until I see them, no accent. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it's too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it! Okay. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more... pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction. Bessie here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See? Those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian. Nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. You already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell? Oh, the beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Beer. 1 Alhide, 2 Bronson, 1 Delta, 2 Flanagride, and top it off with Country. What? Oh, why is age select? God damn it. 1, up, up, yep, yep, E. 1, hip, A, hip. Whoa, and Busky. Imagine all those sounds were accompanied by flipping it round, slicing limes in the air, all kinds of fancy shit. Here you go. Thank you. After work beer is always the best beer. Yep. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means. Fuck, doing the sleepy girl has made me sleepy. It means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep there? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6k people listening? Let them hear. I don't care. 6k people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still on the channel though. Let's see. So there'll be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? No. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my whole school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt. Jesus. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So, how's the stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? The name rings a bell. It's a textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and... so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway. Dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know? Something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 3, 1. Here you go. You're such a wimpy taste in drinks, deal. All of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. God damn it, the internet's plummeted again. Fuck's sake! I'll say I know exactly what it is though, and it's just others chewing up the bandwidth. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura? What about her? She's cute, but she could take more care in her appearance. I mean, Right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. So cliched that I can't help but cringe when I look at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. When do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine. Guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just a veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, and honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears skirts or pants depending on her mood. There's also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! God damn it, stop hitting the scroll wheel. Damn, she has nice hair. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing. You actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. I see that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. Like, you're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that snow. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil then? He's either a total simpleton, or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. Put some testosterone into your tasting drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then, 2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. Strong and manly. Welcome back. 3, 4, 5, 1. And let's slap some Carmetrine in there for him. Here.
Now drink.
Oh, man up, you'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill? First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. It's all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. It confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the questions, though? I was asking because one of my ex-cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it was somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. I see. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor in that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina... Which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil. Some guy said I should tell you that the bunny is late. Whatever that means. Oh, shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention. Everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that Dystopia tutorial. Hello, Jill. Ah, Stella. You're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. And thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Achievements unlocked. Cassie K? So not every day a client gives you a gift. I'm guessing that's because I, like, nailed their night when they came in? So here we go, here's the dating sim. Stella's the target. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. Security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information for the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh god. Say... I wonder if she'll be alright. Ah, hello Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? Newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, Gil stormed off just a minute ago though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Hey Blair, that's good. Coming right up. Oh no. TikTok. Oh god, no. Not TikTok. I hate the TikTok ads that come up like trying to watch YouTube and so on. Let's blend that. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always been poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. Yeah, can't believe I'm wrong myself. Pretty good, man. Back is killing me as per usual, but good. Been enjoying a chill stream of this until I think people keep on streaming shit. Well, I say people keep streaming shit. People keep streaming shit to watch, and it's fucking taking its toll on my net. People need to get off my damn internet. Wee. Yeah, just been having a nice night with Dystopia, drinking, and Cyberpunk, because it's pretty chill. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. By the way, this dude... this dude is an assassin. So, just to clear that up. Coin the name, my grumps. Huh? I'll take it. I'll add it to my list along with Varian, Aranus, Grumpy, Oi, You. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit. Have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard the supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. Sounds better than firecrackers. I've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. You worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. Hey, thanks for the host, man. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. You can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time the bank's been closed like that. Something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know, maybe it's the hour? Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. You're worried about something. Well, the girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Alright, let's make him a beer then. Beer, nice and standard. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, country. And just mix. No effects. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. And Soundwave. Thanks to the host as well. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time, enough beer, larger societies would be born. Seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone is in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. So, that's an interesting thing to bring up. So it's popped up a couple of times. I'm pointing at my monitor like an idiot. But over here, when we first started up the game, a girl appeared on that screen and talked to us. But every now and again, as we're doing it, she'll cut in over the top of whatever's on the screen. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of yourself in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. Use the words burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Bow, bow. Phew. All done, right as the victory music comes in. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She'd been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but kotatsu? Not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer. Yeah. Let's see. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Alright. Sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Total funds 1,500. Flawless service bonus again. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Let's see what I can do then. Ah, okay. So I can spend a bit on making the place a bit nicer. So that's currently that, I'm pretty sure. Let's go with a nice blue. The table is currently swirls. I quite like the swirls, to be honest. And anyone who disagrees and thinks it's terrible, well, too bad. That's my taste. While the bank is being attacked, no one is reporting on it. It's in the nature of their efforts, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources? I'm posting from the site. Looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place. Let's wait for more info. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man is she full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. Wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. I'm worried you need to be careful with what you say. Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. It's fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. So she was completely high. One that was stopping her sleeping. God's sakes. So okay, so today is the 16th. So the 23rd. Let's keep in mind the 23rd. Let's see if anyone turns up to ask Jill out on a date. Finally, the White Knights just beat me up. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. I'm freaking crying right now, let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and when I finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID, and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. Once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and just, the fuck? Why would I have that on me? There's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. Because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Okay. Alarms right. Here's as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Let's hope Sayer's alright. No screens. CTU's Chloe Bauer. Okay. The Augmented Eye is being attacked by AE staff. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye. And we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Pollution to reach historic levels. Cool. Well, I think that's going to be it for me, because I am hungry as fuck. Because I forgot to get something to eat before starting up. But yeah, so Yeah, so I'm gonna go get some food. Be back tomorrow a bit earlier. Unfortunately, I started a bit late tonight because just various stuff going on, and I was doing a bit of Warframe with someone else on their thing. But yeah. So we'll be back tomorrow with FF14 doing re-clears, Savage, 9, 10, maybe see about doing some 11 if we have enough time. I think we're starting half an hour earlier than usual. So look forward to that. Let me throw this open so I can check things. Yeah, usual stuff of hope you've enjoyed. If you want to support the stream, you can do so by subscribing with Twitch Prime on here or supporting via the Patreon, linked down below. You can also follow on here and on Twitter at @magician for notifications as to when I go live. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to quickly throw people over to Shun, who's doing some God Eater. So yeah, bye.